Hello, everybody! It's your girl Angel here, and apparently the music started playing again. Give me a moment. No more music. So, how's everyone doing on this special occasion? Today, I just want to really quickly, we all know that the prices of video games is going up astronomical, right? Everybody knows that that's what's happening, right? Well, here we go. This is from Tom Warren here on Blue Sky. Sony has considered a price hike to cover Trump's tariffs. Who's got that loud stereo that's vibrating the entire floor? The company is also open to, excuse me, Xbox? No one asked you. It's also, they interrupted me. The company is also open to moving PlayStation manufacturing to the United States. Either way, it's going to cost a hell of a lot more. This comes from The Verge via Tom Warren. Now we can get into the semantics of the everything, but we'll get into that later on in the video. Give me a moment. I'm gonna figure out where that stereo's coming from. Hell with it. We'll just play the video game. Like somebody's just setting out with the stereo. I clicked on Second Life instead of Xbox. Angel, go to bed. Not play video games. Alright. As soon as I get ready to go up to find out where the stereo's coming from, it stops. That's great. And it's also using the laptop microphone. Again, no matter how many times I have to set that silly feature, it's always there. God dang it. Make sure the preview screen's going on live features. Make sure I have the... Alright, while that's going on and doing its rapid fire thing, I want to go to details. No. I let it copy and paste something really quick. Okay. YouTube's being obnoxious right now. You can add trailers to live stream. Pretty cool. Alrighty then. This is where I left off when I was doing the video from my phone. I don't remember. I found gold. That was an easy way to get over here. Totally random, but... There it goes, if you got it. Easy to climb back up that wall too, look at that. Alright. Ew. Did I get him or did he just freaking disappear? Door's halfway open. What does this do? Oh, I see. What's up here? More gold. That's great. Gotta leave the same place? Well, I guess so.
Occult energy detected.
Excuse me, did I say go in circles? Was interesting. What's next? You want me to go down there, and yet, how am I supposed to go down there? Are you mad? If I jump down here, I'm dead, right? Oh no, apparently not. Okay, well... I almost caught the dead part. Hate the invisible one. Oh crap, what was that? My wrist is hurting today. Mercy.
You're almost outside. There's a path through the tombs nearby.
What is this, Independence Day or something? Spacecraft? Okay. Had to make sure I got everything. Guess I gotta go down. Hey, it's working tonight. What are those Nells? Uh-oh. Crazy music. Oh. That was a lot of. Still would like to use the keyboard and mouse, but it won't let me use streaming. The upgrade. While these have upgrades available. Fine, how am I supposed to get over there then? Aha!
This attack on the barracks is a diversion. My father will need help. Ensign, mobilize the Slayer's dragon. Marking the Slayer's HUD now.
What the hell? Alright then. There's two of them. Well, that's great. I need help. Ah. No, what's behind gate number 54? Airplane crashing. Oh, how nice. Sneak up on me, there's... Oh crap, I bounced off the... Oh, it got me over here. It had pity on me. What the hell? Oh. Whoa, whoa! No! I think I'll go down. I'm trying to figure out where to go. There's something inside that building that looks very interesting to me. Besides demons. I want the treasure chest. All mine. Now we can go down. As you were. Okay then, I fell down. Don't care. It's a skin. Well, do it. That's the reason why I did that. Excuse me? I forgot to put the shield up. You just chill. Yeah. Oh, I'm hurting. Oh my goodness gracious, 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 gracious me. I feel bad for the people who can't actually play this game because I'll take the gold bars. But I think they need to do a better job of optimizing this because I don't want to put this on my computer because it's got the Nuvo in it. And
Approaching the bridge to the Dragon's aviary.
honestly, I don't want to put anything that has the Nuvo in my computer. The Nuvo is the worst kind of anti-cheat. And it gives kernel level access, and that's just no good for me. Oh. What the living hell is that? Oh, my health is going down. What? 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 Why is it? Okay, my internet kind of messed up for a second. Holy. Don't just stand there, move! That's how you do it, right there.
Aviary unlocked. Clear the Slayer's launch pad.
That was a kind of a tough boss. Yepperinos. Did not get any kind of Xbox achievements in this game? Probably not clearing all the levels, but you know, man, my wrist is killing me really bad. Okay then. Well then. That is cool.
Thrusters online.
Oh. Nice. Oh. There's a door here. Oh, we can break through. Oh, cool. I don't know what I just did, but okay then. Oh! They got shields on. How do you... You can't do anything, right? Just turn a shield. What's the purpose then? Okay, so you can't shoot these. Nope, can't go up. Okay, what was that? Wait. My internet keeps dropping. Am I inside the bubble? I'm inside the bubble, right? Now I'm inside the bubble. I quit. It didn't work. Oh. The audio is weird in this level. Like, I'm confused what to do now. Like, you can't even... There's no shields. No, I don't know. I just don't know. Well, the audio sounded really bad. Like, I am very confused. Supposed to shoot the tower? I don't know. I think you're supposed to shoot the turrets, but how are you supposed to shoot the turrets? Okay, I'm confused even more now. Well, I give up. I don't know what I'm doing. But, The odd thing about it is, I'm using the. Well, apparently I got 120 out of 1,005 trophies, even though it never gave the notification or anything of of you know. All right, let's look at some pretty unicorns for a second. Yeah, I'm eating some brownies. Yeah, your girl likes brownies over here. So let's find out more about the PlayStation price hike.
Price hike is hitting the consoles.
This is from Rich Tomorrow. As I eat a brownie.
Just a quick heads up that this Friday at 4:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, aka tomorrow, I'm going to be having a members-only stream where we play American Truck Simulator and Sim City for the SNES. So make sure you come through. The birds will be there, and they're very excited. They don't have memberships, though, and that makes me angry.
Sorry, Rich, I'm not going to watch you play American Truck Simulator. I'd rather watch Creepy Horse because he likes to run over red Jeeps. Oh my god. I have a brownie hung in the middle of trying to talk and swallow at the same time was not a great thing to do. But yeah, I like to watch Creepy Horse because he likes to do stuff with red Jeeps.
And I've asked them many times to get one, and they refuse. But whatever, it's fine.
Oh, dude, 4-strength, 4-stam leather belt.
So just to give you some backstory on tariffs
What the hell?
and price increases and why this is happening, over the past weekend, the Trump administration and China met in Geneva to discuss tariffs. And the tariffs were lowered significantly. Now, before the Trump administration took office, for the past 7 years, tariffs floated on Chinese imports between 10 and 20%. When Trump took office, he increased tariffs to China to 145%, which is essentially an embargo. And China was putting a tariff on our goods imported to China to 125%. So it was basically a complete standstill, a temporary decoupling of
Still not very low from last time I knew.
both economies, which is a really big deal because a lot of our goods, a ton of our goods, are made in China.
True.
Now,
Very
30% is what the tariffs are now with this 90-day pause they agreed to in Geneva, both the U.S. and China. Now, keep in mind, this is
There's
a
a
good
pause.
thing. The tariffs dropped to 30% on Chinese imports, but that's still 10% more approximately to what they were before this whole tariff disaster happened.
Mm-hmm.
Now, goods technically are only being tariffed by the U.S. from China to 10%, but they also have a fentanyl tariff, which is additional 20% on all Chinese imports because they're trying to do more about fentanyl being imported from China and fentanyl chemicals that are used to make fentanyl being imported from China. So there's that. So,
but if the hospitals use fentanyl, what are they going to do, or what kind of medicine do they want to give people in the hospital? Because Tylenol does not work after surgeries.
they're making it there's a 30% tariff across the board because of fentanyl. I don't want to get too political, but do you think it's going to curb any issues with fentanyl?
No.
I say no. Why am I telling you all this, though? Because this is making Sony mull over if they should increase the price of the PlayStation 5. Again, now this isn't the first time that Sony has increased prices. In the States where I am, we actually dodged the bullet with that. But there were other regions around the world in 2022 where Sony increased the price of the PS5. Sony increased the prices in Europe, the UK,
You know goddamn good and well, right? If they was to put a tariff. No, hang on. My brain got confused. You know goddamn good and well, if they made the PlayStation 5 in America, it will cost way more.
Canada, Mexico, Australia, Japan, and China. And that was back in 2022, and Sony at the time blamed inflation. Now, even though they haven't raised the price of the PS5 and PS5 Pro, again, this time they are blaming the tariffs. Because keep in mind, tariffs are still a thing. And even with this 90-day pause on the huge tariff increase that the United States imposed on China, it's still about a 10% increase, like I said before, and Sony is going to feel it. And if you're a consumer of PlayStation products, you're also going to feel it as well. This
Absolutely.
comes from GameSpot.com. I'll read it to you, then we'll discuss. Sony is bracing itself for a $680 million impact from U.S. tariffs, and to compensate for those potential losses, the PlayStation manufacturer might pass the increasing cost to its customers. During the company's earnings call, Sony CFO Lin Tao told investors that price increases on its hardware are being considered, although the PS5 console was not mentioned specifically. Which, come on.
Right.
They're just going to raise it on the PlayStation headset. No, that's going
to Kotaku said that it can go near $800 to $1,000 for the PlayStation 5 Pro.
That's going to make up for how much more they're paying in tariffs. So don't worry, the consoles will be fine. Just going to be the headset. Like it's going to be the consoles. It's going to be the PS5 and the PS5 Pro. Give me a break. Continuing, CEO Hiroki Totoki did discuss the prospect of some PS5 console manufacturing being moved to the U.S. Most of its consoles are produced in China and are subject to a 30% tariff for now, as this would be an efficient strategy to avoid being caught in the crossfire of U.S. President Donald Trump's tariffs. This hardware can be produced locally, Totoki said during the earnings call via a translator. I think that would be an efficient strategy. PS5s are being manufactured in many areas. Whether it's going to be manufactured in the U.S. or not, it needs to be considered going forward. But Daniel Ahmad, who's an industry insider and analyst, said, yeah, that manufacturing PS5s in the States is not happening. Sony was asked the question if they would manufacture in the States, and they said, we're not at the point that we have to consider that. So I would say it's not going to be a thing. If I'm wrong, but I don't see it happening. Now, some of you, understandably so, may be saying, Rich, this doesn't guarantee that they're going to increase the price of the consoles. They're just pondering it. For them to be, for some...
Yeah, before Rich says, for them pondering raising the price of a console during an earnings meeting, that's investors, board members. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Sony to be publicly pondering it, they're going to.
Yeah.
I would say I'll give it an 80% chance. And again, if I'm wrong, I'll eat it and say that I was wrong about it. But they're seeing that other companies are doing it. Microsoft, we know, increased the prices of their consoles quite a damn bit. And Sony, with the tariff increase on Chinese imports, they're like, yeah, we don't want to eat any of this. We rather make our hardware more expensive and have the consumer actually help us eat these tariff costs. And if they see that Microsoft is doing it, they're going to do it. And what bothers me too is that even if Sony could eat some of these costs, remember, they're actually going to take a $680 million hit. That's nothing to sneeze at.
No, that's getting into their bottom line a little bit too.
They're just like, hey, Microsoft's doing the same thing. And again, it's something where the industry sees that the consumer is being conditioned. Okay. It was actually considered the norm in the past that as the generation went on, especially towards the twilight of the current generation, we are almost 5 years in to the ninth generation of consoles, which is insane to me.
Yeah.
Time is going.
This has been a very, very bizarre console generation. They launched the consoles during the pandemic, and then there was the global supply chain issues, and now politics has got them mud things and greed.
Going by too fast. But it used to be a thing that console prices used to decrease.
Yes.
You used to get a revision. The prices used to go down,
Mm-hmm.
and they were, especially towards the cusp of a new generation, the current generation would be super affordable.
Absolutely.
And now it's the exact opposite. Not only are prices staying the same.
That's the way it's always been, though. With each console iteration, you get newer hardware, like the slim models and things like that, and it got cheaper because it got cheaper to manufacture the consoles.
Same for current gen hardware. Now we're seeing where they could possibly increase. And to me, that's insane. I understand that corporations are in the business of making money and they don't want to eat all of these tariff costs. But seeing dated old hardware, let's just keep it real at this point. The consoles are half a decade old from Sony and Microsoft, or soon to be, going up in price and becoming less affordable is absolutely insane. And again, like I've talked about before, it's making this hobby much less appealing.
Yeah.
And it's making something that is supposed to be affordable and for everybody be something that people are like, I have to keep my lights on. I'm going to pass on a system from Sony, Microsoft, and Nintendo. So time will tell how this works out. I hope I'm wrong and Sony doesn't increase the price of the PlayStation 5 and PS5 Pro, but I just have this bad feeling that they're going to.
I think all of this is going to cause the next video game crash, to be honest. I mean, and really expensive prices. Well, look, Ryan Hall's streaming.
Ready for 80-mile-per-hour winds and lots of lightning. I think the winds and the lightning, that's going to be the main thing.
I like watching him. If you got severe weather, go to Ryan Hall YouTube channel for severe weather coverage.
M.live.
Look at that. It looks like a hurricane.
I don't see that.
Look at that. I'm trying to exit off. That is Ryan Hall, y'all, YouTube channel. If you guys have severe weather, he's usually live for it. And also support the y'all squad. They collect money and stuff like that to give to victims of natural disasters. So yeah, thought I would share that really quick. Okay. There's another video about Sony I wanted to watch. Oh, poopy, poopy, poopy. YouTube's not working correctly, I don't guess. There it is. I found it. I found it. It's Alex! Hasn't been doing a lot of fanboy videos except for the live streams, but yeah. Doesn't have to. Gotta talk about the ever-rising cost of playing video games.
The one thing in the video game industry that will never cease to amaze me is how a company can take full and complete advantage of every single customer in this industry. And the more ridiculous part about all of this isn't the fact that this happens consistently, it's that actual people will go around and defend these multi-billion and trillion-dollar corporations, saying how it's, oh, they have to do this. Companies have to raise prices, you guys. It's just part of the business, you know? That's what happens. Well, it turns out we're going to be seeing prices rise again, because not only has Nintendo increased the cost of their actual consoles and games, not only has Microsoft followed suit, but it turns out your boys over at PlayStation are thinking about doing the exact same thing. You see, it turns out that PlayStation had an investor
The
meeting
audio off
recently,
sync,
and a
or
lot of things were discussed. In fact, one of those things that was discussed is that they are considering on passing on the price of tariffs to consumers in order to mitigate the actual impact on the bottom line for PlayStation. Sony is also open to manufacturing consoles in the United States because of this. Now, let's really think about this directly, okay? Instead of actually absorbing the cost of manufacturing for their consoles, which are in fact 5 years old at the time of this recording, which means these consoles should have already been $399 or $299.
I agree. I mean, I would say the Series S at $199, to be honest, as an entry point into Game Pass.
At the very least. It turns out this is the actual generation of complete stupidity.
I
where
agree.
Gaming companies are in fact, again, taking advantage of you directly every single time, because instead of dropping the price of consoles, PlayStation has already increased the price of their consoles to other regions as well. Not only have they done it with the consoles, but also with their PlayStation Plus online services.
Yeah, there was somebody here in the States that were actually looking at the PlayStation Plus, and they said that the prices have went up considerably.
Subscription. PSN, PS Plus, same difference, really doesn't matter. The thing is, though, that these companies are consistently going around and basically boiling the frog, seeing how much it's going to take for you to go ahead and say, no, that's too much, then drop the prices directly. Now, listen, I'm not a political channel. I don't do a politics, but there have been rumors going around that
I don't either, but sometimes I like to take jabs at politics, and this is my time to take a jab at politics. You have a mental patient in the Department of Health, all right? RFK Jr., this guy is mental. I mean, he even said you shouldn't take advice from me in his court hearing, but then during Mother's Day weekend, he went and took his family and went swimming in sewage water. Apparently, Donald Trump's pick for top doctor talks to trees and doesn't actively have a medical license.
the actual tariffs may in fact be decreasing over time. We don't know what's going to happen at the time of this recording, nor do I honestly care.
I believe that Donald Trump lowers down the cost of tariffs, gets the stock market back up, and then implements the tariffs again, makes it go back down, and then he's trying to do market manipulation, like crypto pump and dump type of stuff, but he's trying to do it with the world's stock markets. And market manipulation from a president and stuff may be against federal laws.
The main issue is these companies should have already had manufacturing down to a point where these consoles should have already been.
I agree.
At the $299 or $399 mark, 5 years into the generation.
I agree.
This is the first time we are seeing console prices go up.
All right, I watched my stream drop out. I had to pause it.
Until later to buy a console when it actually has a library. Well, we know that none of these consoles have an actual library from what we've seen the last couple of years, but still. And the thing is, there's more information to that as well, because Tom Warren from The Verge wrote an article, and here's some more information on that. Sony just announced its financial forecast for the next year, and it's expecting to be impacted by tariffs
we went over this.
of 100 billion yen, about $680 million. To compensate, the company says it's considering options, including moving manufacturing to the U.S. and increasing prices for consumers.
It doesn't matter. I mean, if they increase the price for consumers and still manufacture it somewhere else, you are still paying a higher price. If they have to manufacture it in the United States, they would have to increase the price no matter what.
Let's talk about things to
It
compensate.
ain't getting cheaper to manufacture in the United
You're
States.
going to pay more money.
Absolutely.
Hands down, point blank. And honestly, even if these tariffs do in fact go away at some point, I don't exactly know when, my guess is that you're never going to see consoles drop below the $499 mark ever again.
Yeah.
They're going to be $600 to $700 moving forward.
If it's $600 to $700, no one's going to be able to afford to play console video games anymore. That's getting very close to low-end budget gaming computers at that point.
That price range, you're basically tickling the backside of PC gaming at that space. Why would you spend $700 to $800 on a console when you can spend $200 more and get yourself a great PC instead? Starforge Systems. Link in the pinned comment down below. Just a suggestion. It's basically spending all.
Or you can go with Lenovo. They got a hellacious warranty, including on-site warranties.
The money, having all of the problems and zero benefits, paying for online on top of it, paying for more expensive games, and these companies are raking you over the coals. And they'll say anything they possibly can. Everything from, oh, the cost of development is too high, oh, the manufacturing costs, oh, the tariffs. In reality, though, none of that is my concern. It should always be about you.
I don't know what the hell's wrong with my internet tonight.
Price, because if you can give me a better product for a lower price, more than likely I will continue to buy products from you. But hey, that's not how things work apparently. I live in bizarro world. The article continues by saying, speaking to investors during the company's earnings call, Sony CFO Lin Tao confirmed that the company is considering passing on the price tariffs to the consumers in order to mitigate the impact on its bottom line. Tao didn't mention the PS5 by name, though, and it's possible that Sony could try to protect pricing on its console through increases elsewhere in its electronic business. Sony has already increased the price of the PS5 this year, but only in the UK, Europe, Australia, and New Zealand.
If Sony raises a price up of like their TVs and stuff, their TVs are already insanely priced. So people are not going to be able to afford the Sony TV. Sound systems, if they raise the prices of those, no one's going to buy it. So it's like, you know, every which way Sony gets screwed. You know what I mean? They raise the prices of other products, people don't buy other products. You raise the price of the video game console, there will still be people that will buy that, no matter how expensive it gets. Because, well, there's loyal brands, and then there's people that will pay no matter how much Sony charges and defend those prices because those people are down on all four knees. And saying, sir, can I have another? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, you look at it at all angles. I mean, what are they going to do? Raise the cost of their movies? Too? Where people can't afford it? I mean, no matter which way, Sony's going to be losing money. That's the thing. I think the console prices are going up.
And of course, now we have the actual CFO signaling to investors, hey, we're thinking about passing on the actual cost of tariffs to the consumers. And do you think they're going to say no? You think they're going to be like, oh, guys, listen, you know, we're selling...
No. The people on the board are like, yeah, charge them more. Charge them extra. We could use another yacht or another Lamborghini or Ferrari.
What, 77 million
you know?
consoles? You know we're going to keep selling those things, right? Jack up the price. We got to get our stock price higher. We got to get our returns better.
There,
everybody else.
That's right there.
Because hell, if Microsoft did it and they're in last place, you sure know Sony's going to do it. And that's the crazy thing about all of this. Oh, they're going to protect the PS5. Look, they could do the funniest thing ever and leave Microsoft out to dry and not raise the cost of the console due to tariffs. That would be the funniest thing of all time, personally. But I've got a feeling corpos are in fact going to corpo. And I also got a feeling that the CFO is saying this.
They want more money. They could use the tariffs, but they also want more money. They'll raise the prices where they actually make a profit and not lose money.
Yeah, they've already raised the cost of the console in other regions. I feel it's going to be hitting us just as hard as Microsoft
Yeah.
did. So personally, I would get ready for that. Over the 12 months ending in March, Sony shipped 18.5 million PS5 consoles, down slightly from the 20.8 million the year before, bringing its total lifetime shipments to 77 million. Sony still manufactures the majority of its PS5's hardware in China, and so its gaming business is especially at risk right now. Even after the 90-day pause in production on rates announced this week, the 30% tariff on imports into the US from China is substantially higher than the 10% rate levied on other countries, and game consoles were not included in the exemptions for other select electronics. Microsoft has already raised the price of its Xbox consoles up to $100, though Nintendo has so far elected to keep the Switch 2 pricing the same ahead of its next month launch. So yeah, that's pretty much how it's going to be, depending upon what Sony decides to do, and personally, I think they're going to go ahead and say, hey, we're going to increase the price. So
the CFO on the board saying it.
It turns out that Destin was able to actually catch a portion of the actual talk, and here's
Oh,
what she actually said.
This is going to be amazing. Let's see what they have to say.
Regarding the tariff, let me answer to the tariff question. 100 billion yen impact have been it's assuming the official tariff rate, which has been announced in hardware. Hardware business is included in this. In terms of our portfolio, GNS, games, and also ETNS and INSS, semiconductors. So those three segments, we are actually incorporating on par basis from these three businesses. In terms of the tariff, we are not just simply calculating the simple tariff to come up with 100 billion yen, but thinking about the currently available information and also looking at the market trend, we may pass on to the price and also shipment allocation. So we are taking a different measures in managing to come up to the 100 billion yen impact. That's what we are thinking. Thank you very much.
Did you hear those magic words? I did. Hardware and semiconductors, baby. Yeah, anyone thinking that this isn't going to get passed on to the customer, or the fact that PlayStation won't in fact increase those prices, you've got to be in Delulu land, because truly they are literally signaling to all of their shareholders.
That's a lot of money that they're losing, to be honest with you, because of the tariffs. Sony used to manufacture stuff in Japan.
The CFO is saying this, by the way. This isn't some random person off the street. This is the chief financial officer. Regarding the tariffs, it's going to be impacting hardware and semiconductors. So, again, they could do the funniest thing ever and keep the prices the same. Or by my understanding and what corpos normally do, they're going to go ahead and do the worst thing possible and increase the prices on you, the consumer and customer. My guess is the same as Xbox.
We all get screwed. We all have to end up spending more for our gaming stuff, and everybody loses at the end. And then the people that make millions of dollars in their paycheck, the CEOs, the board members, and everybody else gets a big payday. And they're taking advantage of the tariffs. I know they're losing money, but also if they raise the prices to make a profit, then they're going to make a profit. It's all about the money, the cha-ching to them, and their bottom lines and their bank accounts. They're losing money. They may lose money in their bank accounts. Yeah.
$80 to $100. So in reality, you could be looking at the possibility of a PlayStation 5 Pro costing you $900 dues in order to go ahead and have that thing.
Yeah, the PS5 Pro at $900 is an absolute scam. You know, at the price point it is now, it's a scam.
Play physical media and use that directly. Not $699 like it was originally announced. Nope. I can't imagine a console costing $900 in today's day and age. Again, if you are in that space right now, why would you spend $900
My computer costs more than that.
for a console to then go ahead and pay for online to then deal with all the other problems that console companies and manufacturers put into that actual piece of plastic?
$900.
You don't have exclusives. What's the difference? But you see, the information of everything doesn't stop there, because this is going to be the pivotal turning point of the gaming industry. Hazardor Gaming also put some more information on Twitter saying this: PlayStation fiscal year 2024 Q4 financials. PS5 units sold, 2.8 million units. Lifetime PS5 units, 77.7. Digital download ratio is 80%. I want you to think about that and realize what happened a couple of days ago when I talked about game key cards and games being published onto a disc that have just a small megabyte download on there for you to download the game. You don't own your games physically when 80% of all the users on PlayStation are literally buying games digitally. Again, which is why you also have your PS.
But see, digitals are not subject to tariffs. So why is the price of digital games increasing? Greed. It's greed. Nothing more but greed.
PS5 Pro having the disc drive sold separately for an extra $80 as well. And monthly active users at 124 million. So yeah, we're going to continue seeing the downward spiral of the gaming industry. You will live in a pod, you will own nothing, and you will be happy about it. Because as 80% of all games are being played digitally or downloaded digitally or purchased in a digital format.
I don't have any physical games on PC. PC, we all download digitally, right? Or we stream games from Xbox. Consoles usually have physical games that you get, right? Because that's the thing about consoles, right? You go and get the disc, you put it in your console, those days are over with. Even more so is that the ones with the disk drive, they're not really handling backwards compatibility with older systems very well, given the fact that that disk drive is only good for playing movies if you're digitally downloading games.
You're going to be seeing less and less reasons for these companies to then go ahead and say, hey, we're going to make physical discs. We're going to go ahead and put games on the discs. And what we're going to do is you're going to have ownership of your product. You're not going to own anything. That's the bigger concern about this. On top of that, for me specifically, not only are they going to increase the price of consoles consistently and consecutively year over year, gen over gen, because people are
Still think Alex is sexy.
accepting of it, they're also increasing the price of games as well. And you're not going to own it physically either. I don't understand how.
I don't get it. You're spending $80, $90, $100 a game, and they could just easily turn off the server and say, whoops, sorry, go buy a new game. Think of all the cash that people are putting into the free-to-play Fortnite game. They turn off the servers of Fortnite and people's put thousands of dollars in on that game with skins and characters and everything else. Oh, but then again, you don't own Fortnite and you don't own anything inside that game. You don't own it. No matter how much money you put into a free-to-play game, you don't own anything in that game. Think about that.
Everybody calls me the crazy one, as I'm the one yelling at everybody, telling you guys, look, hello, McFly, this is happening, and no one seems to believe me, or worst case, they're accepting of it. Every time a fanboy goes on Twitter saying the dumbest thing possible, like, you should have already bought your PlayStation 5, I kid you not, that was actually said by somebody, because people were expecting, hey, 5 years into a generation,
Oh, JTech TV, what a ding dong.
not 10, we're going to have at least some sort of price decrease. No, we've had price increases, service price increases,
yeah,
game price increases in the middle of a generation
Yeah.
This gen and many others are going to last a lot longer than 5 years specifically. And the worst part is this does impact me directly because as semiconductors get an increase in actual tariffs, and so do many other places, the fact that these companies like Xbox and PlayStation use AMD for their SoCs means that my GPUs could increase in price exponentially year over year consistently. Rather than getting a 35 to 40% increase in performance for the same price that I paid last generation, I don't have to pay
freaking Nvidia's out to lunch on their prices, so
35% more for the GPU to get 35% more performance. So then there's no point to upgrade if there's no actual upgrade.
right.
And the crazier part about this is we are seeing PlayStation do exactly what everyone else has been saying they're going to do the entire time. As fanboys walk around and the only two games they ever play are console sales and Twitter, it turns out that
Love it.
Sony doesn't care about that anymore. Console sales, that was so passé. That's last year. Twitter, that's eternal, by the way. That's a good Doom joke for you. The thing is, though, the Sony CFO has literally signaled to their shareholders directly to everyone, because everybody likes to talk about CFOs, apparently. That's how much fun we're having around here. That their previous focus was on sell-in units, but the focus now is on engagement and monthly active users, which drive profitability. That's all they care about is profit. And everyone talking about
Cha-ching, money, ooh la la. How can we line our pockets and bank accounts even more?
about Twitter, how many consoles were sold, how many devices were coming out. Now it's going to be all about monthly active users. Boy, sounds exactly like the other people everybody was making fun of the entire time about a specific plastic box that they don't like, but they'll sure as shit buy the games for at full price, day one, pre-order, by the way. Everybody got really mad at that tweet, and it was really funny to watch the bait get cast. But here's the thing, though. This can also signal to other people, like, hey, if MAUs are important, then I bet your bottom dollar at some point in the future, we're going to have day and date games hit PC, whether it's through an actual PlayStation storefront on PC directly, which would also be funny as but directly on
it's coming
to the Steam platform and the Epic Games Store. Because, again,
can we just as a PC community as a whole, can we just not acknowledge the Epic Game Store as a viable option anymore? I mean, let's just ignore the Epic Game Store.
monthly active users are driving profitability. It's almost like everyone was telling everybody the exact same thing, but no one wanted to actually listen because you were too busy playing the game of console sales rather than actually playing video games. And if you don't believe me as to why things are going to be happening this way and why I see everyone becoming a multi-third-party platform publisher, that was a big mouthful, by the way, no pause. It turns out that Sony's latest financials are also out, and VGC is reporting that in 5 years into its life, the PS5 sales remain neck and neck with its predecessor of the PlayStation 4. People are going to walk around and be like, ha-ha, that means 100 million sold, baby! PlayStation wins again! No, what that means is the line is not going up.
Oh,
that means
yeah.
You are not beating your predecessor in terms of what you sold last generation, which means there are certain people talking about the actual cap of the console space and what you can actually sell into with the console space, meaning that if these companies want to make more money, there's going to be two ways to go about it. Either one, increase the price of games exponentially and the price of your consoles exponentially to make more money out of those same 100
or put your video games other places.
milli, or two, you put your game on every single platform and become a full third-party publisher. But hey, nobody wants to have that conversation now, do they? It's almost like console sales have hit a peak. And the craziest part about this is
My microphone didn't go off.
matches with what happened during 2020 to 2023. So when everybody was stuck inside and everybody had a reason to buy a console, we saw a spike, as you can see right there on the graph. But now, things have changed. We're not back in that time, are we? And you can see things level off as well directly and start to even line up with what the previous console was in fact doing. So that tells me one of two specific things. things are going to be a changing over at PlayStation.
Yeah.
And all the fanboys screeching, crying, hemming and hawing,
I can't wait to watch the videos, Alex.
shit, pissing and coming themselves, talking about console sales. Well, baby, don't worry, because when your games hit day and date on my PC, I'll be here to make fun of you. When you guys crash out about a console sales, I'll be here to make fun of you. And the thing is, this is going to be better for everybody, because the more people that can play a video game, the better. But
That's
the
right.
problem is people are still too caught up in the year
They can put games on Xbox too.
2000 to understand what is actually happening in the gaming
Yeah.
industry. It has hit its cap. It has seen the peak. And the fact that investors saw that peak and they want to surpass it is going to do one of two things. It's going to force the hand of these companies that you laud after and you applaud so often about sales and things like that into counting monthly active users and trying to pinch you out of every possible red cent you have.
I hate
I've
using my
warned you for
laptop
years.
microphone.
You refuse to listen, and now you reap what you sow. But hey, that's just me, right? That's just me. But you know what? Let me know what you guys think in the comments section down below. Are you going to be buying yourself a PS5 Pro at $900
No,
dues?
I'm
If
not
you're gonna
buying
spend
any
that amount of money.
game
You might as well get
consoles.
yourself a Starforge PC. Link in the pinned comment down below. I'm just
I have my gaming laptop. And I ain't gonna buy no consoles. Honestly, I've set it to my Kraken headset 3 times and it's still wanting to continue to use my laptop hard drive, which is absolutely silliness. Oh my gosh. Play a little GTA. Little Grand Theft Auto. No, you have to install that one. But I said go to the cloud. Controller shut off. Lost it. Thinking about after the stream going to smoking some green bean. I don't think there's going to be a live stream tomorrow or whenever. I'm thinking about why is it doing that? Next Saturday having a Minecraft live stream for the kids, and yeah, I know I've been streaming a whole heck of a lot, but I wanted to have a nice little day of streaming, so I can just stream the Doom game, and now I don't know how to get past that part of the Doom game. So we will yeah, I don't know. You turn on the TV, watch this.
Those were the days. Get that, will you?
Oh, I'm gonna live that. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Oh, yeah.
Did you take your medicine? One time I'm gonna run over this guy.
Would you open your damn eyes?
Oh, he's got a gun.
You're really fucked now. Switch your magazine. Hey, come on, move. Hey, real BJ right here.
What just happened here? What? Why are you doing? Why are you stopped like that? Y'all got some nice cars over here.
What is happening?
What? This guy's shooting at everybody. Wow. My car is literally messed up. Oh, an ambulance.
Hey, let's go, fool. I'll get you. Oh, you want to get up?
Dude, the phone needs to go away.
Man, you got all lucky, homie. Watch out, man.
Well, the open is still a plane, but I don't think that's gonna work.
Drop it, creep!
Come on, let me turn the frickin' plane. Wow, this is not going to end well for me. How do you...
What the fuck? Stop right there! I got the perk headed north. Hey, move, fool!
No other airplanes? No. No. Alright, I'm full. No more pop.
Ah, that hurt.
Look at that. Is this a flashback?
This is a flashback. Sir, it is.
Oh gosh.
Vete a la mierda. No way.
Wow.
Oh!
What the fuck? Blink! Who you think you fight, fool? Fuck no.
Can you believe it?
Don't get all hysterical, honey.
Alright. Cops again.
Oh, man.
There's a fence there. Hmm. Oh, more cars in the parking lot. I'm getting shot.
You fucking idiot.
No! What the heck was the car trying to do there? It was gonna happen. No matter what. It was going to happen. $15 for a medical bill?
How are you? Thank you for apologizing. Would you open your damn eyes? I boxed in the Marines. Fuckwad.
Did you?
Get up. Holy shit!
I didn't see that. Okay, better. What does that taxi cab do? What's going on right here? What are you doing?
Give me that car, Paul. Man, sorry about that. I will fuck you the fuck. Damn, po-po, shit. Is this really happening? Oh, the sugar.
Everybody's cursing.
Sodas are actually worse for you, you know.
For sure.
He just lets me go behind the counter?
Melee like hell with that thing.
You're dead, puta! Shit! Stupid dick! Oh!
Oh, that had to hurt.
Oh, man! Typical. That was your fault.
Look at that.
I'm trying to stay real, to stay center. That was very bad. I should have turned. Ah. I could take their air horn and shove it where the sun doesn't shine. That looks like the university. Excuse me.
Thanks for calling. Yeah, I have the perfect guy for your film. Well, he's been doing reality shows, but holy shit!
no. What an interesting parking spot. Oh, it's the beach. What the heck? You all drunk?
Okay. Joder. Wow.天哪。
Hey, step off it! Fuck that shit. Look out! Are you serious? Hey, what the fuck? You're fresh week?
Yes, I'd like
Did
to
you see
make
that
a
new art show
reservation
at the
for
Bell
one,
thing?
please.
Totally derivative. Whatever.
Freaking wrist is killing me.
You fucking piece of shit!
Where did that helicopter go? Oh my goodness. I always forget where that is. I think I'm gonna go over here a little bit.
You are looking totes delicious. Fuck me running.
Man, I'm sorry.
Whoops, sorry.
Damn, ho-ho shit.
Freaking wrist is killing me. Why is this thing?
You are flying in restricted airspace. Turn around immediately.
I did turn around. Well, let's see how far I can fly this stupid thing. Oh. This helicopter is like silliest thing to fly. Um, Whoa! I think I'm gonna be sick. What is it? It's like a small little airport. Huh. Yeah? The helicopter blew up. The helicopter blew up. Imagine that.
I beg your pardon.
I beg your pardon.
Yes, I'm still on my way there.
Are you?
Holy shit!
Look the fuck out.
I'm DJing on Friday.
I need a man so bad.
He is, man. So bad.
Long time no see.
Screw you. Don't.
You're looking good.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Who the hell? Why are you shooting? Why are you shooting? I accidentally hit somebody. Why? What's the deal with the trigger happy cops in this game? The hell?
What on earth?
That shit ain't real.
And unhealthy.
Hey, don't make me commit a 187, homie. Oh.
Damn it all. Bullshit. Yeah.
Are you fucking kidding me? I'll see you at the gym.
No way!
Back to the hospital I go. Taxi cab ran over me. Freaking taxi cab. Oh, a different hospital this time. Police.
Hola, hello there.
Man, sorry about that.
Open your eyes.
Apparently I don't know how to open my eye. So I didn't even touch that guy and he fell over. Is this guy asleep? Are you asleep?
Just what I need, police. You know what? Fuck this. Asshole.
That's how you lose the cops. I need this car.
Give me that car, dog.
I gotta have this cool car. You really have to turn the same way I did? Well, I didn't turn, but you know. Excuse me, did I say run into a windmill? We have to drive the countryside. Yeah, you should have got off that bike. Never know what idiots are on the road. What's this? What is this? I think I remember this place. What is this? What is this? Prison? Record of database center. What's up with this place? Let me in. No, I'm not. What are you gonna do? What we got over here? Cars.
Man, I'm sorry, fool. Oh, shit. Ah! Ah!
Nothing major. I just don't run the cops that easy.
This don't make no fucking sense.
I wonder if I can camp right here. What a rough steed. Anybody seasick yet? Good gravy. Holy crap. Is that a shark? I gotta find a place that I can. Look at these waves. There's a buoy. Ah.
Whatever. You silly. I'm calling the goddamn cops.
Oh.
Cocksucker.
Yeah, I need a patrol car over here right away.
Get in the goddamn car.
Get your ass out.
You nutsucker.
Charlie 4, roger that. We're in the area.
Cops just disappeared that damn quick? Really? That's interesting. I can't get to the guardrail, can I? No. This is silly. There's a damn stump there. He's like, whoa! I've never seen a tractor before. How was that?
Shit, that hurt.
Hello? I got nowhere to go. Oh, goodness!
I wonder if I can go in here.
What's your problem? Wait, I don't mean any harm. You You got what's coming to you. You're stupid dick. Hey, roll up. Damn. Leave me alone. Let's roll. Raise up now, motherfucker.
Where did the cops come from that quick? They're coming on the other lane. We drove everything inside of this game. Stupid police. That just happened. That idiot on that bike tried to pass me. Cops ain't even trying. La-da-da-dee.
Man, fuck this shit. This don't make no fucking sense. Ooh, too close. Oh, damn. You gotta watch out, fool.
Hit a fire hydrant.
Oh, man.
Is that person that bike tried to run me over? I ran over that car. Oh, the beach. Holy crap.
Get your ass bullshit. So for this weekend, how about we take a drive down the Western Highway? Hey man, what's up?
I saw your ad about the cleansing.
What's up, dude? Hey!
Hear that? Like explosion sounds. Good thing goes on the beach. Look at this. What are y'all doing underneath here? Oh! You do a dance in front of the Doom buggy? That was an epic failure right there. I'm back.
Man, sorry about that.
Scaring them. Uh-huh. Oh, huh.
Man, you got lucky, homie.
The cop is doing a shootout? Really?
Holy shit! What the What's going on here? Just what I need. Homie.
I got your perpetrator that you guys were looking for. Well, I wasn't expecting to do that. What the fuck? Who starts a conversation like that? Meow. Wouldn't it be funny if you heard a person from SpongeBob say my leg?
Just what I need. Holy.
Huh. What a cop. That was a lot of cops. Where was that semi at then? That had the tanker truck on it. Eh.
Look out, man. Fuck this. Oh, man.
Hmm.
That's dumb luck right there. Bullshit. Hey, fuckface. Oh, shit. You gotta watch out, fool. Man, look the fuck out.
Haha.
God, is this for real? Man. Don't be no wise ass punk. Now give me that. Fucking this shit ain't real. That was your fault.
Oh, that guy just got hit. What you get for driving reckless?
Come on, man. Not the car. Shit.
Bad stuff's gonna happen. I called it.
Oh shit! Sorry about that, sweetie.
I need your dog. She's running into a semi. Oh, a moped. I guess he's going downtown. There's too many people over here. Oh, they got guns. Bad stuff's gonna happen. Okay. I'll take it. Wait. The goddamn. Nice horse track. What? Okay then. Freeway.
That's the luck right there.
That looks like the FBI. Oh, I'm going right to the bus window. Anyways. Whoa. I thank you guys so much for tuning in. Peace, love, and hugs. Be kind to each other. I love you lots. I'll see you in the next video and or live stream. Take care. Bye-bye.